You need to start telling them about the streets. And that's why we are losing so many of our kids to the streets. And people don't like to hear real stuff. When you talk about real stuff, they don't like that. I be looking at like today. I be like, I don't be caring what people say because people judge you anyway. People feel that they know your life, and people always say they know how you raised your kids and what you did to your kids and stuff. But me, I feel that kids are important, and I love children. I love children, and I just hate seeing kids lose their life to the streets. And I always tell people, when you doing wrong in the streets, you either gonna go to jail or you going to the graveyard. You got two choices, jail or the graveyard. And those was my two choices, jail or the graveyard. I had to make a choice. And that's what parents need to start telling their kids when their kids going out their door and them kids doing wrong. Instead of upholding their kids when their kids out there doing wrong like that. And what mother want to lose their child like that? And me as a mother, and I have one son, even though my son not doing that, when my son leave to go out the door and go out the door anywhere, I can't sleep till my boy come back in because I got one boy. One boy. One boy. And some of you mothers know that. Some of you mothers know how it is when you got a son, especially when you got a son. I have only one boy too, and he's so difficult than the girls. And it's true. This is so true. And people sit back when you talk about a topic like this. People, about the streets and stuff. People don't want to hear this. People never ever want to hear real life stuff because it's not knocking at their door. When stuff not knocking at people's door and it's not bothering them, they don't want to hear that stuff. If it don't pertain them, they don't want to hear it because you can be talking about stuff. People like, well, I don't want to hear it because that ain't got nothing to do with me. So why do I want to hear that? That's how some people think in their head. Some people think in their head like that because they children not out there, and it shouldn't be like that. Everybody should be thinking like, what if that was my child out there? Let me pray for that lady who child out there. Let me pray for that lady who's sitting at home every night dropping a tear wondering if her child all right. Let me pray for that lady who out there looking for her child. That's how we should be thinking in our mind. We should be thinking like that. Thank you. Because when I drive around Tampa and I be seeing them kids, I be like, I feel for their mama. I feel for their mama. Because I know their mama hurting. I know the pain. Their mama probably going through a pain. And then when she see her child, she probably be saying, that ain't how I raised my child. Lord, what happened to my child? I have 3 kids. 3 kids. 3.